boy. Hail. How are we going, Jinx? Welcome with me, Redski, over here somewhere on another round of righteous readings from the cat's butt. Excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm Redski. How are you going? Welcome to another round with me. Righteous readings. Real righteous, real readings. You can't deny that. We are about to do the next sign in line. The next sign in line was actually Aries, because all the signs that I've done so far are mine and my children's star signs. If you've worked it out, clap, clap to you. First sign was Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Second sign was Aquarius. My twins are Aquarius. Third sign was Leo. That's my second child, Jay. Fourth, which I just did, was Taurus. And you should all know that's my eldest, Julian, 3 out of his big 4, Taurus. And my final child I was about to do, Aries, is of course my dear, sweet Lincoln, who's my middle child, and that's my cat that's being an absolute bat, is Lincoln, my Aries born. As you all know, my cousin passed away on Sunday. She's a Virgo. That's actually the next sign to be read after Aries. So I was going to change my MO, but I'm not going to. I think we do stick with the format that I sort of somehow put in place. Because I find it very fascinating in which order these are actually written, because I didn't pay much attention to it. I just scribbled them out with our signs first and then all the rest bleeding through. But it's absolutely kismic in the order by which this month of June's readings are put. There is a lot to be heard and known out there. So we're about to hear Aries. So we're going to do Aries month of June. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury placements. Beautiful Aries. We're doing you now. For the month of June, Candy Cross standard places. Don't forget, I move through and clarify. Stay through to the very end as the messages do change. The initial is just exactly that, an initial interpretation, nothing more till the second round. That's when it becomes more defined and your story comes through. So stay tuned to the end if you like it. If you love it, well, then considering subscribing to it. I would love for that subscribe count to get up there in the numbers. And thank you everyone who has subscribed, who voices their beautiful comments down below in the comment box. I do appreciate all your words of sentiment, as well as just advice, as well as kicks up the ass. I love that too. Now, let's do Aries. So, let's look at the Aries month of June. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. What do we have coming in for my beautiful Aries, my Ram gang? It's you, the Emperor reversed. I would apologise to everyone too. My readings have been depressing lately. If you go back over a month ago, my readings are always bubbly. I'm a very bubbly person, but since my kids got taken away, I have lost a lot of myself. As of today, I'm going to actively try to put on the brave face, at least for you. By no means am I happy. I'm really not. I'm dying inside. But I can't be like that forever. Even though I am inside. I want this place to be an honest place. Honestly, I miss them more than life itself. Sulking isn't going to get me my kids back. It's never going to get them back. I've got to find the energy, the stamina, the endurance, the will, the fight, the fire, justice. To bring in justice. Alright, Aries, let's look at your June. Oh my god, it's all major colour. What on earth? Aries, what are you doing? So much. Oh, strength, Leo as well. Hang on, what we got here? This is interesting, these signs that have just come out. So we've got strength card, which is Leo's major arcana at the bottom of the deck. You came in as your current. The Emperor reversed is Aries. Justice is Libra. Hermit is Virgo. And the Star is Aquarius. So we've got Leo, Aries, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius here. Signs. Out of 11 cards, we've got 5 major all signs. That's very interesting. I find that very, very, very interesting. There's 2 5s above this all as well, which is very But we got everything here. We've got cup, we got a sword, we got a wand, we got a pentacle. Wowzers. Fucking hell. That's something else, boys and girls, honestly. My Aries do surprise me sometimes. You just really do. You just come in like a zoo and you just bowl me over with your badass bullshit. I love that. I love that. It just says shocker me, you know? Right out of my skin. I need a coffee and we'll go through it. Alright, Aries. Sorry, not you guys. Jinx is really towing the line. Let's go through it and find out your dream placements and the meanings initially before the clarification. Okay, we explain this. The underlying energy for June's month is Leo's major arcana, the strength in reverse, Aries. The whole underlying energy for this month of June is lacking in the will, lacking in the strength, lacking in the tenacity, the bravado, the energy as well as the usage of that energy to be able to make anything fluent, infinite, moving, or workable. It's a sense of really not having the spirit to man the horse kind of thing. It's a lacking in that ability of maybe self-strength and self-belief. So therefore you're not able to tame or to expand that into anything else, such as a person, place, or thing. Remember, the strength card traditionally is depicted by that lady with the lion, and she's trying to maneuver his mouth to keep it open. Now, she's not actually forcing his jaws open like the jaws of life. No, she's actually using the energy the lion is producing to her benefit by slowly coaching it, by flow of that energy, the flux of the flow of it. It's not forcing it. It's not manipulating it in like a magician reverse kind of way with trickery. It's using what is giving her, and she's bringing it back and forth. It's going around the energy. Now, looking at the current position that you are, Aries, you are the Emperor, but it's reversed. When the Emperor is reversed, he doesn't have the authority to command himself, let alone an army. People don't respect him. People don't look to him for advice or they don't look to him for anything, really, because they don't really give two hoots. They see someone that's very weak, lacking in the tenacity, will, strength to carry their own shit, let alone to be able to deal with other people's or the villagers' problems. Put it this way, if a village could raise a child, the Emperor reverse would not be invited because he'd be an absolutely useless tool. Now, don't know where that came from, but take it as a resonance. But the challenge we get into now, Aries, for June, this thing you're going to have to keep your little eyeballs on and really work on. It's the Justice card. Libra's major arcana. It is also all that by which is fair, equilibrium, balanced, impartial, and unbiased. This is a truly equal, law-like energy. This could be your judge if you're going to court. This could be, someone that is very, very equilibriumed. Someone that brings balance but also light to unknown facts. If you're going to have any court issues or things to do with the law, police, lawyers, negotiations in insurance even, like things that are law-abiding amendments that you need to attain to for life. It could be even fucking driver's license, for God's sakes, because it is still part of a government fixture or fixing. Justice is very much that of not so much government, but the laws by which the land is brokered, for example. And we all have to live by the rules, apparently, or else we have things taken away from us or we get in trouble. I see here the challenge for you is to allow this equilibriumed justice to come in and make a fair decision. I don't think you trust it. And I don't blame you. Crowning the reading, at the forefront of it all, subconscious, we do have that King of Swords. You are being your analytical highest of self here, Aries. You're not popping off at the bit. You're using your words as weapons, and you're using the King of Swords as analytical nature and ability through real fury language. Try getting that out 10 times fast. And I've got a head cold still. Like I've had the flu, so I'm very snuffed up. So I know this is going to be a bit hard to understand. Don't put captions on, it will not help you. Not with Aussie language, it won't. But this is being in your analytical high self to the point where no one can out-debate you. No one can out-factorize you in your language, in your word, in your bond. You're bringing it home. Your subconscious is working hard on the facts and figures, baby, and it's pulling it out in fine form of language and articulation. Root of the ring, the foundation by which everything's growing up from. It is the Virgo card. Major card for Virgo. The Hermit. The root of all of this, what it's all growing from, is isolation. It is time that you spent with yourself to grow self, to know self. So you can follow your own wisdom, be your own stability, stand on your own rod, to see things for what they truly were. And to do that, I think you really need to get your own opinions. And that's what you did, Aries. Maybe spend some time away from your family, or being forced to, or being pushed out of your normal circle, your normal flux of flow, made you really have to stand here on your own and be accountable for yourself and not be able to crutch or rely on anyone for stability or advice. The past energy, leaving you now, still very prevalent though. It is Aquarius as major, the star. Hope, faith, renewed, continued, always. This is not giving up hope. This is not giving up on wishes or letting the stars guide you, having that ability to let go and let God, as they say, you know. Let go of the wheel and let the game of life take a little bit of driving speed from you. Not being so anxiety-ridden where you can't release and just let things fall into place. Moving forward from that Aries, we now have the Four of Cups reverse. You wanted to pick an option, but you just couldn't be bothered. You had options. This is a very dull-like energy, even when it's reversed, the Four of Cups. Because upright's the meh card, reversed it's like the meh card. It doesn't get any better than what it was. If anything, it gets worse because the cups are actually upside down now. You had so many options. You had plenty of things you could have picked. You just didn't want to at the time, and now you're really crying in the Wheaties. You may even be emotionally like ransacking other people and saying it's their fault kind of thing. Like, because of you being in here at this time, I didn't choose or do, or like blame placing, not taking the responsibility like I was saying before. I've got a couple of fives coming in next, and that worries me. Because Spirit's advice for you, Aries, June, is the Five of Wands. Wow. Battles, contradictionaries. People need to grab sticks and start batting each other down. Because we aren't in agreement here. And we're all fighting for something we really desire filled. We want it so bad. But we're not really doing what is necessary to obtain it. It's all a bit played. It's a bit of an act. You want it, but you're really willing to do what is needed to obtain this object, person, place, or thing. Outside view of you, Aries, they see another wandy wand. It's the Page of Wands, an adolescent individual who's still learning very much, but someone that's really, a bit spunky, I guess you could say, with their flamboyance. This is what I would normally refer to as my boy George card. Now, if you don't know who he is, that's fine. You have to be probably 80s born to understand who I'm talking about. But Jinx, not 80s born and won't be 90s born if you keep this up. Now, Page of Wands is someone that's adolescent, younger in years usually, but very flamboyant, very free-spirited, very decorative maybe in their language, colourful in their clothing perhaps, or just a real artist, designer kind of niche. This is someone that is a real trendsetter or very individual in their way they carry themselves or speak or something. They've got a little niche about them that's individual. Makes it stick out. Now, hopes and fears. Aries, your hopes and fears. Five of Swords reverse, being the dejected, losing this battle, the mental highway of hell is the Five of Swords reversed, being dejected off that beach. Someone else showing you up and not being able to flog their ass back. The outcome is this so far before clarification for Aries June. Six of Pentacles reverse. lacking here in equality through monetary. Someone withholding your funds or your ability to access these funds. Money is a big fixture here, and you not having any or being able to access yours is an even bigger one. Something around money is really up your life, Aries. It's made you go on your head with that Emperor reverse in its current energy. I feel like this is all, you're trying to have hope, you're trying to stand on your own, you're trying to, but it ain't working. If anything, it's getting volatile at this point now. You took the risk, but you still got no options, I'm hearing. You took the risks, but you still got no options here. And I feel that that's exactly what you've done. You took risks, you put foundational things in place that you needed to be able to move forward. But now that you've done that, it's like, I can't. There's still nothing here for me. Like, how can this be? I'm still not receiving what is mine, let alone any more on top. It's hard, Aries. It looks like you've gone the right way about all this. It's just you're getting snookered at every point, which is rather unfair. Let's go through and clarify, and we'll find out what's what. Clarify this Aries reading for June. All placements, please. This Celtic Cross of standard placements. Let's clarify Aries June 2023 reading, please. Clear and concise clarification. Thank you, Spirit. Angels, guides, and ancestors of source. Will you please give Aries a clarified Celtic Cross reading for June 2023? I believe we can. All right, Aries, let's check it. So the current energy was you, the Emperor reverse. So let's clarify this Emperor in reverse. Why is the Emperor reverse for Aries? Current energy for June. Because of the Eight of Pentacles. The challenge for Aries is the Justice card. Can we clarify this Justice card? Why is the Justice here, please? Clarifying Justice. I'm hearing because there is injustices in the world. Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, someone's being sneaky. The forefront, we have the King of Swords. Let's clarify that King of Swords. Why is that King of Swords here, please? Shit. Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords reverse. The Hanged Man. Okay. Root of the reading, we have the Hermit. Can we clarify? Okay. Star reverse. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups reverse. When you take a maximum of 3 each placement, Spirit. Past energy, the Star, 10 of Pentacles. So the past energy was very hopeful. Moving forward, we have that 4 of Cups reverse. This is where it goes a bit pear-shaped for us. 4 of Cups reverse. Let's clarify with that. Moving forward. Whoa, okay. Yeah, with the 10 of Cups reverse. We've got the 10 of Pentacles up right here with the Star, and then we've got the 4 of Cups reverse with the 10 of Cups reverse. Like, my God, how polaristic can you get? Spirit's advice for Aries. Ah, there it is. That injustice just came through in Spirit's advice. The Justice in reverse with that 5 wands. Queen of Pentacles reverse with the King of Pentacles reverse. And I just told Spirit we're only taking 3. And I find that very funny. Wow, this is outside view of you. They see the Page of Wands. Why is this Page of Wands in the outside view? Chariot. Hopes. The High Priestess reverse is clarifying that 5 of Swords reverse. Now, the all-important outcome. The Emperor fucking reverse. For the 6 of Pentacles reverse. We end up back where we bloody well started. Give me one more for that outcome. I just can't leave it like that. 6 of Pentacles reverse with the Emperor reverse. Why is this the outcome for June for Aries? Can you clarify any further for this for me, please? The Emperor reverse with the 6 of Pentacles reverse. Thank you. 7 of Swords reverse. Alright, now 9 of Pentacles is the underlying energy here, though, for the clarify with the 4 of Cups. Oh, the 10 of Cups reverse. Oh, wow. Same fucking cards in that forward fucking movement. The underlying of the underlying is the same cards as that forward movement energy. The 4 of Cups reverse with the 10 of Cups reverse. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. See? 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 I see. It's clear as bloody day what this is. 6 of Cups reverse. Oh my God. I'm going to break your little hearts. You prepared? I'm not. You didn't do anything wrong. You did a lot of things right. Just won you on the day. They keep winning you. But you don't give up. You keep trying, even though you're losing a lot from this. You're ending up back where you started by June's beginning to June's end. You've gone full circle, round the Benzie, and you've not gotten anywhere. Except for right back where you bloody well started. Let's go through it. I'll explain the current energy. Well, we had the underlying energies, Nine of Pentacles with the Strength card reverse, Everything you've got for yourself. But you are lacking in strength, bravado, and will to fight for it now. Let's go through. Current energy, the Emperor reverse, Eight of Pentacles. You're lacking in your authority to command things, but you're putting in all your skill to grow what you do for career. You're not in charging anyone else. You're not controlling the group. You're working very individually, very isolated in a way of really meticulously banging out what you need to do repetitively to get the job done, or to make the ends meet, or to make the pentacle enough. You're working tirelessly on this because you feel you can't get others on board, so you're doing a lot of it yourself, sort of thing. You're challenged with the Justice with the Page of Swords reverse. You are hoping something will come in fair, unbiased. You're banking a lot on it, but there is someone here that is being very conniving, very deceptive, and they are lying. And you're hoping this justice will see through that and make a real impartial decision that's fair or that's honest. But you have this fear. They've already made a decision before it's happened, or they're already, someone's pissed in their ear and given them it's not very impartial is your fear. Even though that's what they're portraying, person, place, of thing, this is what they're trying to portray they are. The crowning of the ring at the subconscious level for Aries. King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords reverse, the Hangman, all sword cards here except for the major at the end, Hangman. All swords in your subconscious. You are so up in your mind for a fire sign. You are flirting with the dysfunctional features and the dark layers that are up in there somewhere in the recesses of your mind. And yet you're speaking it. You're speaking the truth that you find. It's painful as all hell, Ten of Swords. You feel really raw. You feel really backstabbed. You really feel laid out like a piece of meat for all to see. It's very uncomfortable. It's very... You're lacking in the force or the movement to be able to do anything other. You're speaking it raw and righteous, but you can't move away from it. But you will take some time in your mind to really put yourself in suspension and to really feel and to really think through every emotion, every word, every sentence, every interaction during this period of time. You're cataloguing it to a fine-teed art, Aries. You're not letting any piece of information go unchecked. You will not allow any word to go unwritten in your mind's eye. You are tailoring all this information, movement, people are doing to work out whether it's yay or nay. Are they good or a bad witch? Root of the ring, the foundation, what it's all growing from. First we have the Hermit, the Star reverse, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups reverse. What a mixed bag this is. The root of the ring, the foundation, what it's all growing up from was you. It was a Virgoing card about you. You going on a bit of a soul journey perhaps, or just taking time out away on your own so you could stand on be your own crutch, follow your own advice and not be tainted or colluded or taken in by everyone else's shit. But this led to a lot of lacking in faith or hope, or you just didn't feel like it went very well for you. You felt like it made you more disaligned than realigned. Knight of Cups. There was some sort of invitation offering here that came into you during this time when you were really losing hope on things. And I feel like this was an invitation that you were all too quick to take up. But quickly did you find that the Knight of Cups upright is the Queen of Cups reversed. A real malicious individual that really uses their emotion as malice towards people. They really can be very narcissistic in the way of, if you love me, you will do. Or they're very demanding of one's time. Very emotionally unstable, very fickle. Past energy, Aries, leaving you now at the start with the Ten of Pentacles. That past energy was beautiful. All hope, all faith, all renewed, all ongoing. And with the Ten of Pentacles, you have much riches, family, ancestral heritage, but also a good home, a good foundational base of where you ruled your roost. But moving forward from that, it all went to shit. Four of Cups reverse, Ten of Cups reverse. You started to lose the love for it. Or you started to not care so much about it. Or you started to just go in a very meh-like energy. You just didn't really care anymore. You lost the love. And that made that loss of love not just go from the bricks and mortar and the ground by which it stood upon. It bled into every connection, everything that stood within that home. You started to become really unhappy. You started to become really unfocused. You started to become maybe a little bit agitated, angry, maybe even a little bit violent. Maybe you just say some nasty stuff. Lash out kind of shit. Just emotions are not where they should be. And you know that you don't feel right, but you can't express or explain why, and you just start lashing out, losing it. Spirit's advice for you is much of many, and I need you to listen very carefully to this because this is very important. Even if you do not listen to any of the rest of this reading, Aries, I want you to listen to this portion. Repeat it if you must. Because this is Spirit's advice for you, and I want you to listen very carefully because it's very important. The Five of Wands. This is going to battle for those things that we desire. It's about not contradicting ourselves to go full bore for the things we find true. Justice in reverse. There is going to be an injustice here. Someone is going to be very biased, very bigotry, use severity in judgment, use you as an example, and take from you what they will. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Someone that only gives a shit about themselves. Someone that is self-righteous in the way of not caring about the house or the fixtures or the bills. They only give a shit about themselves, and they are bringing their partner with them. The King of Pentacles reverse. The Queen and the King of Pentacles both reverse. This is the corrupt son of a bitch. This is the WhatsApper, Ponzi schemer, scammer in Barbados somewhere is going to take your money and put it into the Congo Republic. I don't know. This is someone, a pair actually, a very devious, dangerous individuals that will only bring injustice and fighting and destruction to you. This is a massive warning, Aries. Beware of the company you keep. Be wary of the contractual agreements you trust. No one sometimes is friend, sometimes they're all foe. Outside's view of you, they see Page of Wands, the Chariot. Chariot, of course, Cancer, major arcana. They see someone, the outside's view of you is someone that's very flamboyant, very original, young at heart, young in nature. Someone that's moving forward through a lot of crap, trying to have the adversity to triumph here where others couldn't or where they hadn't. Really pushing through to bring some sort of rightedness here through balance. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Five of Swords reverse, the High Priestess reverse. Being dejected, losing the battle, being marched out. Also, being taken in by others' thoughts and opinions and therefore making some inappropriate decisions therefore of not being able to stand your own, to reciprocate your own ideals and it to be followed. Needing to be, not being secretive enough, not holding things back, giving too much information out. This is what's going to lead you to be dejected. Your own information is going to be used against you. Finally, the outcome, Aries June. Thank you, all of you, each and every single one of you for joining me today. Sorry, my energy is still quite somber. I'm still getting over this terrible flu that I had and the green boogie everywhere. You know, I can't breathe. It's tragic. But thanks for persevering with it with me. Outcome, Aries June 2023. Six of Pentacles reversed, Emperor reversed you, and the Seven of Swords reversed. It is all reversed here. And we end up back where we started. Six of Pentacles reverse is not getting your money's worth. What is owed to you, it is not coming back to you, and we're getting quite pissed about this fact. The Emperor reverse is saying, though, you're still lacking in the will, the authority, or the backing to back yourself, to make a change here, to fix this real crutch or core of a problem. And the Seven of Swords reverse is saying, you're just letting them take it. You're just letting them steal from you blindly. And they're stealing much and many. And although it's pissing you off, and although it's breaking your heart, and although it's really twisting you up inside and making you all discombobulated to the point of discombobulation, you're not making a difference through any action, Aries, which is very un-Arian of you. Why are you not? Why are they not? The Hierophant, due to some sort of spirituality, some sort of connection or marriage here. Some sort of belief system is stopping you from really doing what you want to do. More. Temperance. Two majors. Sagittarius and Taurus coming through here. Your additional advice is you're trying to bring balance through spirituality, and by not rocking the boat, you're trying to bring two masterful arts together. Trying to bring balance, temperance, patience to the table. And some sort of spiritual connection, some sort of higher figure by which you're trying to get on side or on board or connect with or be whole with. Balance. It's all about balance, this reading. Balance of like everything. Mind, body, spirit, belief, living. It's everything. It's not just one factor in your life. It's everything. I don't know what bleeds so deeply that it penetrates every ounce of every area of your life, Aries, but that's what this is all about. Take it how it resonates for you, because I'm confused as all buggery. But that is your June reading. Aries 2023. Thank you so much for joining me. Redsky here on another confused round of Righteous Readings, Rule Righteous Rule. I appreciate your time, and I cannot wait to read your cards again. Thank you so much for your time. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care. Light and love to all. Red, take care. Bye, y'all.